Hello, it is Mac here, and today I'm going to talk about the next Battlefield game, and it has basically just been confirmed today, and they released a trailer, and it looks amazing. That's like the best way to describe it, and you're watching it in the background. I suggest go and watch the actual trailer in the description so that you can get the audio and stuff. It is going to be called Battlefield 1, and it's kind of a weird name, I know, but I guess the reason why they call it that is because it is set in World War One. And at first, we saw a few leaks back in the day about a World War One battlefield. Some I think a German retailer put it up on their site saying it was a World War One battlefield game, and I was a little bit hesitant on that. I didn't really know how well that could do because one, we haven't really seen many AAA World War One shooters. Whenever I think of World War One, I think of trenches, and I didn't think that would be that fun. Just sitting in trenches all day. But this trailer has pretty much reassured me that DICE can really make it good. One thing I really noticed was just the variety, especially in maps. You have maps set in the desert. You have maps set in these jungles. You have maps set thinking even the Alps as well. Just a lot of amazing diversity with their maps, and also a lot of diversity in weapons and stuff. They didn't show off too many. It isn't actual first person gameplay footage, but we saw even melee weapons. There was some clubs and a shovel even. I don't know how those will work because Battlefield is really a shooter. It's not really a melee weapon game, but who knows? Maybe it'll be fun. It's just the trailer is so action packed. It's hard to get a grasp on how this game will actually play. One thing is that there will be a lot of cool vehicles. There will be planes, even battleships as well. I think they were talking about a lot of cool naval combat, and there's even zeppelins and stuff. Who knows how those will work? Maybe something like the AC-130 from Battlefield. I was a little hesitant on a World War One shooter. I was mostly leaning towards them announcing a World War Two shooter. I think that would be a little bit cooler, but now that watching this trailer, I think that World War One can work, and World War Two has been done to death, even though it hasn't been done in a long time, and I would like a World War Two Battlefield game, but it hasn't been done in so long. And then you have this game come along, and really, like I said, World War One hasn't really been done by that many developers. You have Verdun, but that's an indie game, and that's only on PC, I think. So I think that what's very cool about this is that they kind of listen to the fans. I think a lot of people appreciate that from DICE and from EA, and they listen to the fans. I think the majority of people I saw wanted the game to go to the past, because we've been in modern ever since Bad Company. I did not want to go to the future in Battlefield. Two reasons. One is, we kind of had Star Wars Battlefront. That's kind of very futuristic with laser weapons and stuff like that. And that's, not necessarily a Battlefield game, but it's DICE. And also, we're going to be getting Titanfall. We're going to be getting Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. All of those are set in the future. I didn't really want a future game. I wanted something to go to the past. And it will be very cool to see just how this plays out. What will succeed better? A game in the past or a game set in the far future. Also, a few other things that they said is that they're going to be trying to do a lot of destruction. I think that's pretty cool. They haven't actually, I watched the live stream, or at least the end part, and they did not mention Levolution, which I kind of find a little bit interesting. I thought that they would do a little bit of Levolution, but, maybe Levolution they want to show off later. Also, talking about what they're going to show off later. In June, I think June 9th is whenever EA Play is, which is basically EA's version of E3. And they say it's going to be hands-on, so, that will be interesting. I'm just hyped for it. I think that if you do want to go check out the trailer, which I do suggest, listen to the audio and stuff like that, because it just sounds amazing. One thing that does kind of worry me a little bit is that while the graphics do look amazing, some of the best graphics I've pretty much ever seen for a video game, and they look amazing, the thing is that at the beginning of the trailer, they say that it's only in engine, which, as we know, the Frostbite engine, very beautiful engine. but I don't know if that's like actual gameplay. It may not look that great. I mean, it'll probably look better than Battlefield 4, but I don't know if it'll look this great. Also, one other thing that kind of worried me is there's a little bit of a lot of cheese involved. Like, you saw like flamethrowers, you saw a lot of melee combat. I don't know how that will work out too well. We even saw this one image of this guy. He had like this metal armor on, so I don't know how that'll work. Who knows? Maybe this will all be single player. They have said that there will be single player in this game, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm just super hyped for this. I cannot wait. It comes out on October 21st, 2016. And one thing that's actually kind of cool is at the end, they actually say available worldwide. Now, as some of you guys may know, previous Battlefield games, at least I know Battlefield Hardline, I think even Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, they did not release worldwide all at the same day. I know it usually comes out on a Tuesday for North America, and in like Europe will usually be a few days later. Like they say available worldwide, so maybe they're getting rid of that. Also, one other thing is that they have kind of partnered with Xbox, which kind of makes sense because EA Access is on Xbox, so I don't think it's on Sony platforms. So they have pretty much gone with Xbox. Who knows how that will be? Will it be like Call of Duty where map packs are like a month early on Xbox? I doubt it, but I think if you have EA Access, then you will be able to play it early. I think about a week early on Xbox One. Other than that, as long as the game actually ships well, it comes out relatively bug free, at least not as bad as Battlefield 4, I think it can be amazing. I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping that this game succeeds because I want to see more World War I, World War II shooters out there because I really love the era and I think that it makes for some amazing games, and I'm happy to see a developer that has pretty much proven themselves to make good first-person shooters, and that is DICE. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Like I said, check out the trailer. And let me know your thoughts on this. Did you like it? Are you not excited for it? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Hope you enjoy. Feedback is always pushing. I'll see you guys in the next video.